Greetings, universe. I am being very zen right now because it is very warm. The weather decided to get warm again just in time for stream, and I foolishly had a nice big breakfast in the thought it would give me energy. So, welcome to the stream. If you're watching this later on YouTube, please remember to subscribe, because that will make VOD channel good. It's already good, but it'll make it better, because the number will go higher. That's the world we live in. Chase number, make go higher. I guess the world's been like that ever since money was invented, so I'm not sure that's too profound. Okay. Remember to breathe. Breathing's important. Oh, that is a cram cannon. Hello. And let's go over here. Let's see. Not there. Wee. Let's go over here as well. I actually remember to do the thing. Uh-oh. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Good question. Me? Now, how will I do it? Hello, John McFist. Knock, knock, it's Platono O'Clock, and hello, driver. Welcome to the stream. What the hell were we doing? We were doing this. I'm repeating myself. Okay, so Platono Hub goes here, and I pin it. Behold, Sooty holding a pizza. It's important. Okay, now, what I should do now, which I very foolishly did not do earlier, is check the workshop for, like, new submissions, because I think there are some. Well, not new or updated. So let's go there. Most recent. Alright. Cool. Well, we're gonna have a look at a fan build, so to speak. Because, like, I don't know. Nibirat made a nuke for Hawa. Hawa doesn't get nukes, but I'll look at it anyway because it's fun. What else are we doing? Amphitazwa should not have any. Amphitazwa should not have anything. It does not have anything. Excellent. So, whoa. Maybe some... Ooh. Aha! An upgrade to the Bobcat. Blue Spurk. This is a power bell of dual plasma cannons. The DIE is bit as a joke. Okay, got it. Alright, so we got a replacement for the Bobcat. I forgot about the Bobcat completely. Oh, there might be too many things. There might be too many craft in this campaign. I rebuilt the anchor bolt to de-subject it and made some other improvements pretty festive now. Nice! So I gotta go find that. So whoa. Bakave. And I need to go... Is it on the workshop? Okay, so Kukri repost. Aha! I think I need to remember this. Yeah, so... Repost of Waterway sees this update. I know you don't check the server. Place a reply here. Right. Went off the playtest. True. Right. Got it. Where did I go? Alright, and now I need to specifically go find... What was it? Anchor bolt. Did you update it on the workshop, John? Anchor bolt. Oh dear. Can we have relevance, please? Alright, let's see. Anchor bolt. And it was updated 21st of January, which for me was yesterday. So let's just do that. And we've got an updated thing right there. Hell yeah. Alright, now we can proceed, and we're going to do the incredible thing of the stream to-do list. I know, it's amazing. It's going to make me amazed all over the place. Alright, so stream to-do. Our nuke thing for fun. Sewol Bobcat, updated Sewol Bobcat. Updated Bobcat. And updated Hickory. Velvet Dominion, updated Hickory. This is a thrilling stream so far. Absolutely thrilling. And updated Anchor Bolt. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then from there, we're going to have to keep looking at things with our eyeballs. Updated Anchor Bolt. There we go. Alright, let's get to it. Let's have a look at our Haugen nuke thing. Oh, lordy the lag. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright. Go over here. Test 10. Alright then, let's go look at a Haugen nuke. Let's also go look in the middle of the map so things don't pop up against the map edge. That would be bad. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. So, oh, you know what's a good idea? Is like you need to download the stuff you're subscribed to on the Steam Workshop. Hello, Orange! Hello, hello. So, participation, blind beat kamikaze thing. Let's go put that. That was wrong. That was wrong! I clicked on the wrong thing! Can you ever forgive me, chat? It is so warm in here. Deek, it's Christmas. Alright, yee. Yee. And yee. Cool. Alright, let's go. And now let's try that again. Hello, 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 hello. What if we just said hello to each other like non-stop throughout this whole stream? It's just, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, ho, ho. Hello, ho, ho, ho. Alright, so Mark II. What's different? Let's find out what's different about our friend here. And we're going to do that by nuking the commodity, because that's always fun. Go for it, commodity. Green. Well, yep, that's updated, alright. Spectacular. Where are you going? Where are you going? Flawless victory. Well, we simply cannot continue the stream without completely flattening a commodity. That's simply not how this works. Otherwise, burning up. Meanwhile, here we're getting the snowpocalypse this weekend. Yep, that is how the hemispheres work. Hooray! Kablooey. And this is why I prefer to put steam jets on my nukes, because, otherwise they do funky, funky things. Wah! To be fair, the great talent ICBM does this as well, so let's see. Come on, you can do it, little friend. I'm definitely not procrastinating doing the actual hard bit of stream. There we go. Yay! It's not a tradition to blow up a commodity at the start of every custom campaign stream, but by gum it could be. Wish we had snow, just cold here. Yeah, randomly alternating between plus and minus degree C. Fun. Yay! The moral of the story is that no one is happy about the weather ever. Alright, so Bobcat P. Does your Bobcat pee? I hope not. And also, thankfully, Azusa is, let's not go here. Also, let's see. Are the trees gonna misbehave? So far, it looks like they are behaving properly. Let's go over here. Whee! This is quite pretty. Kind of. Alright, let's spawn in the Bobcat. That was the wrong thing. Bobcat. I actually need to go find... Let's see here. Let's see here. Bobcat. There we go. Bobcat spawns in with our little thing. Look at this little guy being all Bobcatty. Let's spawn on the OG Bobcat. So we'll update it. AFVs. Look at that! Look at that! See, that's 48,000. That's 37,000. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a looky-look. That is definitely some Tetris. Wait a minute. It has the AI on the turret. Interesting. Fascinating. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I mean, I've done that, but it's like, oh lordy. Yep, this is definitely the Plasma Tetris of all time. It's okay, it's an easy vehicle. It can be as bad as it wants. The flashbang terrain. Totally forgot Soul had tanks beside the Legionary. Turret shape is nice, probably some green. Oh yeah. No. Let's see if it's functional first. The little helicopter on top probably also needs to be redone as well. Alright, so let's delete all that, and let's go to our actual amphibious testing area, which is somewhere over here. Here it is. And let's throw this against, oh, I don't know, let's throw it against a little amphitasma tank that costs roughly the same, because that would be funny. That would be funny. I would laugh because it would be funny. Let's see, so M2 Bobcat the second. Bobcat P. You gotta be wary of Bobcat P, it smells bad. Needs detailing. Storage bin, spare rollers, hatches, viewports, lights, the stuff. Yes, indeed. It also needs an ice cream dispenser. It needs a coffee machine. It needs a urinal for the Bobcat P. Alright, so 48... what's a nice cheap tank? The leech, I think, is not what we want. Iguana, let's see. Pew! I forgot what this was. Oh, I forgot about this. Well, the Iguana is gonna get absolutely shreked, but, woo! Look at this little guy go. Ah, this thing might not have enough power to do what it's supposed to do. Wait, what is it doing? Point at and maintain distance. 550 meters. What a bold little tank. Aha! And the targeting on the Iguana, I'm going to make a little note here. We're skipping way ahead on my spreadsheet. Just gonna have a little note for the Iguana, wherever it is. Where is it? There we go. Gonna put some orange on there. Need target prio tweaks. There we go. Oh no! The Iguana lost its big thing elevated out there. Why is there a deco propeller in there? Wow. I love how this little guy just charges straight forward. Also, I think greebling is funny. Greebling is a wonderfully funny word. I'm so glad it's the word. Alright, this is how much power this thing is using in the, like, outside the water. So, I am genuinely, like, wondering if this thing can even function in the water at all. There also appears to be some deco clipping on there, so I will be updating that. Yeah, I'm happy this thing works as intended. Just going along. Okay, then. Yeah, alright. Yep, Iguana is having a bad day, as you can expect. Plasma does what Plasma does best. And that detection heli probably needs, some greebling as well. Okay then, me happy. I like this. This is still definitely an easy craft. It's just like, if the Swell Republic spams these, using heavy armor against them is going to get increasingly cost efficient if you don't swat these little things. So, yeah. The suspension is kind of hard. Yep. Little guys like that are just prone to rocking and rolling. I just actually want to combat test this thing over on the water. To be sure that it can function on the water, because you never know. This thing might not actually have enough power. Where's the iguana? There it is. And Bobcat P, let's see. Can you drive? Wow, speedy little fella, look at that. Whee! Ah, no, it does just fine on the water. I mean, it does lose power, which is not great. Whee! Oh, I like this thing. It's very silly. Not a lot of inertia, and the small footprint means even small bumps in the train are more impactful. Yep. Alrighty, let's update this thing. Let us put this thing where it lives. Hold on, let's just double check. Yes. Yes! Yes! Yes, that'll do nicely. Alright, so let's go over here. So updated, and I believe... Who said done did this? Upgraded variant. Intended to replace the... replace the Bobcat. Alright, right, so we're AFVs, there's that, and we can Bobcat P, replace that so we can have more plasma stuff, and that'll be really cool. It just occurred to me, oh no, they're not allowed energy weapons at all. I was about to say, the Steel Striders aren't allowed plasma, right? Back in Neater. You know, back in Neater. Hello, Toilet Cleaner 3000. Hello, glad to see Soul get more plasma. Yep, they need more plasma. Also sets it more apart from the Neater counterpart, since I don't believe Steel Striders have any plasma so far. Well, I think you preempted the thing I was going to say. It says Cannon do have plasma. They do. Whoa! I don't know what craft they have who get plasma. Is attack salvage enabled? Yes, it is. Hooray! Alright, so now we put the Bobcat where it lives, and we need to go put the upgraded Bobcat where it's supposed to be. Let's go check. Updated blueprints. Let's go here. Let's see then. Yeah, the camo's not dead. Camo's not dead. I'm just looking. Dead, and also. Okay, good. And now I can go on here and just mention, where is the... Where are you? Show me! Right, so Bobcat is there. I'm just gonna be like... Paint that green for a second. Actually, I'm gonna paint that orange. And then put some notes on here. So notes are... More pretty... Turret internals can be optimized a little better. Whoa! More pretty, and also for the drone chopper 2. Cool! So just as we go, I'm going to be putting little notes on things. They can have lasers other than lambs. The Type 19, I think, seems to be some deco overlap as well. What a cute floating. Yeah, I love this kind of thing. Oh yeah, there's some deco clipping you can see. Let's go here and just... Deco clipping needs to be fixed. There we go. Because if I was a rich man, fa la 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 di 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 da. Hold on a second. How many things are here? I hope that's not my frickin' PC dying, because I would hate that. There we go. Why are you misbehaving, sir? Yeah, you gotta be, unfortunately, you gotta do stuff like this. Does that look right? No. Does it look better? Yes. Alright, moving right along. As per the Muppet movie. The offset is like 0.1, that will cause some visual bugs, yeah. Alright, let's go here. Also, hello, Duna Wolf. I do not believe I said hello. If I haven't said hello to you, remind me. Remind me of my manners. Alright, so Hickory repost. So, let's go here. Got Carve Dominion. And let's go. We can do that. And oh, I have a to-do list. I have the on-stream to-do list purely for the satisfaction of turning things off. Alright, so aiming to replace the right craft. Whoop! Thank you, Sooty, for the stretch. And hello, Sooty, for the stretch. Oh, should have stretched more before stream. My hands are up. Please do not shoot. Only shoot money at me. Directly into my mouth. Alright, what was I doing? What was I doing? What was I... well done me. I just exited my Twitch. Great. Great! Flawless. Perfect! I loved it. Thankfully the stream didn't end. Okay, welcome to the chat room. Did anything get interrupted? No. No, it didn't. Why would it? Alright, reading off the workshop now. See, one of the playlist. We'd like to replace the scythe. I don't think as much as this. Flux is listed as a medium. Yeah. Okay. Alright, lovely. Alright, so this is now replacing the Glacave scythe. Or at least supposed to be. So let's have a look-see here. Where's the scythe? The scythe is over there in the medium section. Let's compare the two. Let's see. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. They don't have to fight each other per se, but right, scythe. How do you spell scythe? Ah, yes, I remember this. Now that you mention it, like a blimp isn't... Oh, Deacon's hell. I think we could replace the scythe simply because ooh. How much work is going to be needed to be done on the scythe? Is the original builder of the scythe okay with that? Not that this thing's shaping is much better, so we can't go entirely off aesthetics. Damn, I didn't manage to clip what was asking for money shot into his mouth. Oh gods, yep, nope, I didn't. I should not have said that. Oh boy. Is that a Sky Marauder? It does look like a Sky Marauder now that you mention it. Money as in cash, and nothing else. Money! Money! Give us money! Imagine if there was an opera where just the only word was money. It's just money! Money! Anyway. Money as in cash, money as in cash. That was a border noise. Yes, it was. I'm full of them. The famous or infamous border noise. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? So, this does vibe more Glacave than this thing. I think the scythe is one of the earliest crafts submitted, so as these things tend to go, the faction, like, we figure out as we go. Mostly I'm interested to see if Bat Salmon is okay with this. Getting a border sing for free? Yes, Duger! Yes, you are. Money! Definitely a contender. And let's see. Oh well, let's have these things fight. Because it's not really... The point of replacing a craft is that you don't need to beat it, per se. The Hickory does vibe more of the Cave. But I don't know. Let's have a look-see. Let's see how it does against another medium craft that it's not replacing. So, how about the Sawzall? Let's see about that, hey? Let's see about that. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. No one say anything. Alright, right. Let's try and find the Sawzall or the Corbin. Let's find the Corbin. Let's find the Corbin. Let's find the Corbin and see how you do. Beating shouldn't be necessary. I'd factor in for quality design may be hard. Yep. Hello, Azusa. Whoa. This thing's fast. Deacon's Christmas. There's the Corbin. Oh, both of these things are bloody fast. Okay, Corbin's dead. This thing might be kind of strong, actually. That's one way to deal with life. Okay then, so Hickory Repo, so it beats the Corbin just fine. Almost too much. Almost too well it beats the Corbin, so let's try the ads. Ads? Which is 300k, so if it beats this, it might be too strong. Oh, I remember this. This is our closest thing to a submarine we have. It bounces up and down. Yeah, I think the ads is gonna, like, annoy the hell out of people. Alright, I believe it's using diff. Been a while since I checked it out. Well, there's an easy way to figure that out. Did it just shoot itself? Oh, this is a very compact little fella. Look at this. Oh, hello. It is using diff. This is a diff gun. How dare you. Yeah, so if you manage to survive the, initial volleys of this, it's probably gonna go down real quick. Yep, alright, yeah, right. I'm seeing the mediumness of it now. It's kind of like, you know, a few shots, 5 shots and you're done. I love PS lasers because I love when they penetrate me and rearrange my insides. Azusa, you went from 0 to 100 real quick. However, does have something of a lack in good small craft. The larger stuff is fine, the small ones are to struggle. Yep. It's such an evasive little bugger. Yeah. Wait, does this have 3 weapons? Good question. Good question. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. We do need to see that. Missile, particle cannon. It might not. Does it have any simple weapons? It only has 2. Ah, someone didn't read the rules. Wow, I can't believe I forgot about that. Wait, it's got particle cannon, missile. Oh no, it does have 3 weapons because it's got this little, it's got this tiny little pack up in the front, and it's got the diff guns. And where are the missiles? And it's got the missiles over here. So yeah, it does have 3 weapons. I was like, why is it not showing? I guess APS doesn't show up as firepower if it's just diff. Yeah, APS pack and missile. Those barrels make good armor. Small stuff is going to struggle with 3 different weapon systems. Oh, it has been. It has been struggling. Just not loaded because diff. That pack has a very efficient shape. It's a bit bugged sometimes. Alright. Well, there you go. So, this is good. You know, like, but is this a medium or is it a hard? If it's unloaded as 0 firepower. I'm going to chuck this, actually, against... Let's throw it against the wrench, perhaps. Let's throw it against something just to see how it does. Doesn't need to win. Let's see here. Wrench. Which is very big. Might need to spawn in more than one of these. How big is the wrench? How big is the wrench? I'll spawn in 3 of these. Why not? So 3 of these versus wrench. Let's see what happens. Oh, I remember this. This is very twin guard, this thing. I think this might be too strong to be a medium design. I think Jester might have, like, over-optimized this for a medium design. Also, the diffs are, like, very efficient firepower, so... Yeah, no, this doesn't do well, does it? Yep, no, the wrench is getting annihilated. Have fun with some hard things is crazy work. Okay, just came here briefly after the ship as went bad first. Seek now, good night. Have fun working out difficulty. Azusa, good to see you, and have fun with some hard things. Thank you, Sooty, for stopping by. Have a good sleep. I'm also gonna have to go get some eat. Okay, good night, driver. Good night, Sooty. Good night, everyone who's going to bed. This might be too strong to be a medium craft. It's currently, like, absolutely dominating the other medium designs. This feels like a hard design. This feels hard, not medium. Between the hit scan, diff, alpha, strike, and evasive, I'd say hard is pretty fair, yeah. Which means it wouldn't be replacing the scythe, it would be replacing something else. But the question is, what? It could replace the Mortra, because, any word on that thing being, updated? Ah, this thing has fallen into the water. It is now taking a swim. Yeah. Yeah, because you can imagine, this is the kind of thing the AI will spam this, if it gets the chance to, probably. So yeah, this is feeling like a hard. Okay, so I'm inclined to accept this, but like replacing a hard thing. Has there been any word? Hello, 98GNN. The AI might spam it. You won't know till you test. That is the thing. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know until you know. So I am going to leave a little comment here saying, after testing, strong for its cost to be a medium design. Actually, do I even need to? The AI spams that cramjet because it's easy. Yeah. Feels more Glocave thruster brick to me than a blimp. I think I might replace the Mortra. Because the Mortra, I don't know. We could demote something, actually. Hold on, let's put this back over here. Hello, Wichu! Right, right, let's see. Let's figure out something here. So we could... we could replace the wrench. Let's have a look at the Mortra again. I'm not sure about this, folks. This is going to require shuffling. At least my startercraft didn't have a good time with it. Yep. Yeah, I remember the cramjet from Barons of the North. That was a hell of a thing. Okay, decision time. Executive decision time. This is definitely a hard craft. The question is, what does it replace? What shuffles? How do we shuffle the damn spreadsheet? How do we do that? And I'm not opening up a blank slot. I cannot do that. I simply cannot. We could just replace the scythe and then swap it with something else. Thoughts, chat? Is there a reason you can't just have 2 hards and no mediums? Yes, that's lame. That's the answer. Also because that screws with the difficulty settings of the campaign itself. Maybe note this thing down and we get to go through Concave, we can decide. I think that'll be the one. So, noted. And, right, I'm going to note that down. Just like, let's go load here. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm typing here. We'll work out later what it actually replaces. Red sheet is going to need some shuffling. There we go. Alright, so we're going to hold on to that. We're going to hold on to that and we must bear it in mind. And we're going to put a note on the scythe and the mortar right now. Could be replaced with Hickory submission. And I'm going to put a note. There we go. Alright, so we looked at that. That's good procrastination right there. Offset blocks are pretty helpful, and the canopy is so high you can take a squash the top bits a bit. Any advice on how to make glass jet canopies? I personally like the glass sphere decoration mesh. It just stretched a bit. I can show you right now, actually. I like doing this. Actually, this already has one. Shock horror. Let's go... new decoration, sphere glass, goes up like so, and gonna do that, and what color should this be? Let's do color that, and let's stretch it forward like that, and like that, and then we're gonna rotate it. And move down like so. So that's how I like to do a cockpit. That's how I like to hide my pilot. Whatever that was didn't come through. Was it Link? Yeah, to Imgur. Did you already note the Corbin not really fitting the vibe? Wait, not the Corbin, the Scythe. Right, actually, good point. I will note that now. Fit modern Concave vibe. Now I've noted it. Okay, next. I do trust Mr. McFist. So the upgraded anchor bolt. Let's have a look-see. So, I believe the main thing with this was to remove internal sub-objects. So, let's see what's there. Aha! What's that? Side packs, and... what the hell is this? Oh, those are missiles, but they look like not missiles. Okay, then. The Skyroller. The Corbin was a different thing. I can't believe you didn't memorize all the Concave craft. I know, right? How dare you? How dare you not memorize every single craft in this campaign? There's not that many. I mean, look, there's like starting from the top, there's 1, 2, 3, 30, 100, 200, 400 or so. Easy! Alright, so let's throw this... I love this thing's face. It's just like, right, we're gonna put the cockpit right where it gets shot at the most. And just for giggles, what are we going to throw this fella against? Let's just throw it against, let's throw it against the old anchor bolt, just for giggles. Doesn't have to win, just has to do good. Have some smoke. Who's winning? Who's winning? Oh, new one is definitely winning. How did you lose so many blocks so fast? Seriously, oh, that's where. Yep, seems to function as before. What changed again? Been a while since I checked this card. Probably could do a better job now. The new one is just a little bit better in a lot of ways. Counting with history major. Counterwise returns. Exactly! 1, 20, 33. The anchor bolt is one of the best qualities in Pluto. Yeah, pound for pound, this thing is nasty. This thing is nasty. Right, and just actually, we need a side-by-side contrast with the old one, because I think the major thing, was that the old one had, like, internal sub-objects or something like that? I don't know. Anchor bolt. So if we go over here, go like that, it don't have that many. If we go in here, it filled with stuff. Oh no, it filled with stuff. Also, the music keeps cutting out for some reason. That's a fun bug. When I pause FTD now, like, the music stops playing, which is weird. I mean, there I paused it. Let's try that again. Now it keeps going. I don't know. Let's bust some sub-object PMP traps. Alright, well, then I'm happy. Is the pause button just mapped to the same thing? Wait, hold on a minute. Nope. Nope, no it isn't. Because that would have considered... That's how we count how many Germans each Roman legionary killed. Oh boy. Did the rebuild for 2 turns remove sub-object cheese and make it less prone to falling off the sky at relatively high health? Okay then. That's all I need to hear. Alright, so let's go here. Anchor bolt version 2. Let's go over here. Click can't be updated. And I believe it's already been put where it should be. And I believe it's actually named the same thing. Yep. Oh. No, it's new. Delete this old one so I don't get confused. And go over here. Is it in the updated blueprint section again? What just happened? Oh, did they do a bonk? They did a bonk. No, they're gonna do more bonk. Ah! No, they're rubbing butts on stream. Come on, folks. There's not even a fight happening to make you horny. Why would you do this? Why did I say that is the much better question. Alright, so anchor... Approved. Right, tactical... Multiple... Things approved. Point. Yep. Good. Alright, cool. We've done that. That appears to be all the updated / new things to look at. Let's do rereading some test reasons. Yes, I definitely believe the second Legion saw off 80,000 goals. Still doesn't do good collision, but very happy with the anchor bolt. Oh! Hey! There avoided something. Top speed is quite fairly. Acceleration, shall we say, less than ideal. Apparently I'm a submissive object. On account of it being so heavy. Azusa, you are not a submissive object. You are a very assertive object. You assert your sexuality all over the place, even when people ask you politely to stop. You don't have to stop. Alright, so that's the first 45 minutes of stream. Now, we can go on with looking at stuff. And let's see, what can we do? What did we do last time? We also need to do all that. So we can look at the fortresses and the structures of Hawa, and then that's a stream. And then we can start fresh and early on Amphitazwa tomorrow, or at least it's tomorrow for me. It actually is, did you idiots collide again? Yes, yes you did. Alright, so that is the plan. Okay, that is the plan. It's a good plan. I thought of it, that's how you know. Man, these guys like to bash butts. Alright, let's have a look-see. Let's swap our fleet colors over to Hawa. And we got the Metasatafa Plantation, which I believe is gorgeous. Let's go find. Right, so fortresses. So this thing is dang gorgeous and doesn't need, well, anything really changed about it. Right, I spawned that a little bit too high, didn't I?
Moving out.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, I don't think this really... I don't know, maybe some... Does this need anything? I don't think it does. The altitude is entirely break control, so I can't do altitude collision avoidance, only bearing. Isn't an assertive sub just a brat? I don't know. An assertive sub is called a power bottom, BW. Thank you! I have been corrected. Also, fully unsure what has happened, but your streams have stopped buffering for me. I don't know, Twitch. Sometimes Twitch is just Twitch. Are there still any spots open? No. Hang on, let's go have a look. For Hawa and Amphitazwa and the Soul Republic, they're full up. We're not accepting anything new for them. But over in Gakave, I think actually all the open spots are reserved. So they're basically like, oh wait, there's a reservation. There is a Thrustercraft factory open over here for the fortresses, and Stone Knight still has a few things over here. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna do this, just so I don't forget. Is maybe more functional and correct altitude better, so Atlas Birded, but yeah, most things are filled. It's taking a bloody long time. And Statue Carver should slot over there. A Godly UFO, which I believe was reserved for somebody. Few godly things for that. Few godly things for that. Oh yeah, Hot Soft, since you're in chat, are you still working on... what was it? The Flying Eagle thingy. And Kovrax is reserving the Flying Snake thing. Jolly good. I'm not sure I agree there. Wait, what? What if the Solar Presence was actually the Bone Light Presence and they defeated enemies by launching bones at them? That would be a pretty cool thing. I think the meta side of a plantation is absolutely okay. Like, you know, doesn't really need anything. Maybe some deco. Like, well, it's got a lot of deco. Just maybe, I don't know. Let's throw this against something like, I don't know. Let's throw it against... let's throw it against the Willow and see what happens. The Willow, we've already got notes on. Somebody has some simple weapons. Yay! Look at all those crystals, I mean trees, flying off. Aircraft is a big skeleton. Could maybe make some faction decal. All the 40mm central weapons. Just how many 40mm guns do you want? All of them. Oh, that's something that could change. Hold on. Oh, let's do... Bloody hell. Oh, you do aerodynamic view that doesn't affect mimics. Oh. Okay, that's definitely something that can change. I don't know. Was this done for a particular reason? I think what I'm gonna, like, insist on for this fella is better block optimization, because as cool as it... Oh, wait, no, there is a reason it does that. Right. Okay, never mind. It does that so there's, like, a kind of grassy pattern there. There is actually a reason there's a whole bunch of single lead blocks. They're done that way so they can be different colors. Yep. Warby, hello, Neko Boy Blue. Quick, mods, I summon thee. I summon thee to shout out, Neko Boy Blue. And there's my opera voice. Money! What do I... Should I fix the Almighty's guns? I kind of effed them up and they could be improved to me. Coolers? Sure. Is anyone gonna shout Neko Boy out faster than I am? I'm going to click on chat. Alright. Metasativa Plantation approved. We don't need to change a damn thing about it. I can't think of anything. So we're gonna move right along. Also, I need to... What do I need to do? I need to... Yeah, well, we need to look at this blank ocean for a second, apparently. Duplicate. Can I do that? No, I can't. No. No. No, I can't. Alright, so... Craft states. Need a new tab. Need a new tab. La 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 la, need a new tab. Alright, let's actually go over here so I can show you what I'm typing. Alright, so we're gonna go here. There. What is the date? For me, it's the 22nd. It's gonna confuse the hell out of anyone who lives in a different time zone. Haugen Federation. Fortresses and structures. There we go. Can everyone hear the fire alarm outside? Not fire alarm, fire engine. Too many coolers. Yay! Well done, Jared. Gotta give me a sec for the dumbass Twitch app to go into the mod view. Off to work. Alright. See you, Dr. Dooley? Are you going off to work, or are you just saying that? Hard to tell sometimes. Alright, so... Metasativa approved. Where are we? Help! Where are we? Right, so the shipyard, the ferlignum. The ferrolignum. What is this? Aha! Who made the... 3D Wrecker. Well, it's a 3D Wrecker design, which means that it needs more decoration. It probably also doesn't need to move. Like... Yeah, this looks weird, so if we get rid of this... Get rid of this. Doesn't need to move at all. Right. So I'm just gonna make notes there. Because, like, it really doesn't. Like, it doesn't need to move at all. Unless, hold on. Does this have material gatherers? It does! Which means, okay, it can move. Why not? Right, it needs more color, needs more pretty, needs more aesthetics. It needs more aesthetics. Whoopsie daisy. Also, I'm just gonna... One row above. Did that bollocks anything up? No, it didn't. Alright, let's go here. The fact that it constantly twitches is not good. Stop moving. Submarine fan, nobody make the obvious joke. Stay fresh, future boy. Thank you. Nobody make the obvious joke. Wait, what? I do like the submarine bay thing, but could use some greebles. Was the submarine pin not sure? This is a shipyard. I think we're gonna get rid of the combat behavior on this, because it doesn't really need it. It doesn't matter. This thing goes up like a freaking candle. Okay, so... Let's go here, let's go here. Move combat behavior. More pretty and greebling. What the hell? More pretty and greebling needed. More contrasting colors. Lovely. Right. Nice, big, juicy note on the ferriculum. There we go. The filiginum. The liggy numanum. Filigi numma ding dong. Ferrigula num 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 yum. Right. That's all I can think of immediately. This thing doesn't really need to be good in a fight because, like, oh well, if you've gotten this far. Hold on, there's text. Armory. Command room. There's internals in here. Very nice. Oh, 3D wrecker. There's definitely some things that need to be kept in here, and like the little guns on the wall is very nice. Very nice. Alright then. Right, so that's our note on the So next is the... what is it? Next is the High Gardens, which is the airfield. Which I believe is frickin' awesome. And I think we're gonna retroactively... Is this one of... oh god. Runway needs a bit more, I think. Alright, we're also gonna make sure that this is updated aircraft in the air. Yay! Okay, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Right, so I'm gonna make a note there, just runway needs a little bit more deco and greebling. Alright. Who done did this? I knew it was Draymond. Alright, so... runway needs more... zhuzh. Needs more... I don't know. Double to make sure that sub-vehicles are the updated version. It would probably actually be a good idea to mention on other things. So it's like, hold on. So what do we here? We have the Bruxmania. Alright, so let's go back to the Bruxmania over here and mention. Where is it? Right, so Bruxmania. Just gonna put a note on there saying... Note. Sub-vehicle for the High Gardens. Do I know how to spell High Gardens? Do I know how to spell sub-vehicle? Vehicle. Right, and that looks like, what is that? That's a vine by the looks of it. Whoops. Yep, so there's the vine. Need to go back over there. Where is it? Vine. Whoop, I need to go over here. Just gonna put notes here. Hither and thither. Sub-vehicle for the High Gardens. And this is our friend. Whoops. That's a Douglasy. Alright. Where are you? You are me. He with the knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Draymond has so many builds in Platoon, and all the ones I've seen look great. Yeah, Draymond does wonderful work. You can share my crafted screenshots. Okay. Submarine pen. They've never had the absolute strongest one, but solid enough to make excellent medium hard designs. Douglasy, my beloved. Though he's not my favorite son. Don't play favorites with your children. You'll give them a complex. You'll need to pay for their therapy. Yeah, the High Gardens, like, I don't think... Yeah, that's it, really. Like, this... It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks wonderful. Internals could be done better, but honestly, that's not a frickin' deal breaker, I'd say. Neat. Okay, then. That's all we need to say about that. Hurdy-gurdy, flirty, hurdy-gurdy. of the updated version. Deco internals. I'm gonna say needs interiors, if anyone's brave enough to do that. Back over here. Gonna go here. Not Hugh Gardens, that's different. Hugh Gardens is a different bloke. Right, and also, I just need to go over here and do like this. Aesthetic. Ship for regular. Weep. And high goddess. Just aesthetics tweaks. Right. Jolly good. There we go. It's ad break time. So, we're gonna go to the main menu because you've all been so good. Chat. Pat, 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 pat. You've been good. Apart from Azusa, but then again, she's good in her own way. Why moved everything? Why did I do that? Okay. Hooray! Alright, so I'm gonna leave the TV on for you lot, and I'm gonna go brew more coffee and do push-ups. And if I come back out of breath, it's because I need more push-ups. Alright. Phew! I'm gone. And 2 minutes of ads, I'll be back with you very soon. I'm back! I'm back and I'm a sleepy bear. My push-ups made me tired. Zeus's relentless horny does help keep things interesting. Alright, here our old friend Leaf Blower Man. Oh hey, the spotlight. Poor guy. I feel like the penis and balls. I feel like the Starlight Orb thing shows up constantly on the menu. I think it's part of that one solo system craft. Separate craft, can't rule the name. Ah, dick detected. Penis! How many custom campaigns have a penis on the main menu? Also, hello. Coffee. Yum. Okay, back to it. Back to the content mines. I am a streamer and I stream in my stream. Streamy, streamy, stream. Streamy, streamy, stream. Right, so next is the lily pad, which I believe I made. I did! Yep. Well, does this need any real changes? What do we think, folks? I don't think it really needs anything. Maybe more contrasting colors, which I can literally do right the hell now. I actually quite like stripes for Haugen. It just feels right. Nope, wrong. So I'm just going to put some stripes on this guy, because I think that's fun. Hooray! When I get to my own designs, mostly, I can just be like, yep, no change needed. No change needed whatsoever. Oh dear, we need change. Oh no, we need change. Change is happening. Whoops. There we go. Surprise building stream. Some more apparent wood grain. Yeah. 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 So yeah, I like to put stripes on things because that's fun. And also because other hovercraft kind of do the stripey thing, and I think that's fun. Alright, that already makes things a little bit more lively. Let's do the same to the turret. Put some zhuzh on this. Zhuzh, 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 zhuzh. Zhuzh, zhuzh. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, everyone's gonna... Is that the correct texture? I guess it must be. There we go. And some more parent wood grain. I see... Oh, I see how that's built. I hate it. That's also a flag or faction decal. Good idea. Let's put a flag. Let's put a fake flag. Right here. Except we can't do that because that's not allowed. Where can we put a fake flag? Here maybe. No, we'll put it right. Here. Alright, so let's put a flag there. That'll do. Horrible, horrible flaggy thing. Alright, so let's do that, and we're gonna do this as well. So the flag pole has something to think about. How that? That's good. That's good. Me likey. Okay. Nom 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 nom. We could also deck around this so it's less jaggedy. That could work. Also, there's something about the building that makes it look far bigger than it actually is. Yeah, this is a little guy. This is, yeah, this is 1,000 blocks, this whole thing. Wait a minute, what if I do this? Oh, that's interesting. That changes things, doesn't it? Let's do that. Add a kind of jaggediness to it. Did I do it? I did do it. I don't do deco cope. What are you talking about? I do deco good. I do deco excellent. I do deco right. As opposed to deco left. Which is where you go one way or not the other. I don't like the joke I just made. I do deco functional. Deck is a bit plain. What else can we do here? 2 firepower APS? Yep. It's mostly missiles. The APS on this isn't actually that bad, I don't think. Hold on, let's save over this. Let's throw in a tiny little thing. Let's throw in a side eye, because I think this thing can kill it. Oh yeah, it just goes brrrr. Yeah, that heat gun is mostly just to really screw with small planes. Also, this thing is flying too high. There we go. I look forward to my thing being, like, badly hammered by this nonsense. Whee! Oh yeah, I remember this, like the... Oh, that's something I could do. I can decorate the missiles, probably. I mean, I don't have to. But maybe that would be fun. Doors and hatches, yeah. Fortresses are weirdly vague about what altitude they go to. Some of the small cramped fortress I deco to. Yeah, it's weird. Alright, well, unexpectedly this turned into a building stream, kind of. Let's put some hatches on here. Over right here is definitely where we need a hatch or 3. And what we need to do here is... something like... what do we want to do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? We're gonna change the texture to wood. Change the color to that. There's missiles in there. Shh. I'm bloody late. Hello, random.hat. I think bushes could do with some rotator to... Not because obviously identical to name. That would be massive pain about the mimicking you as a group move. I mean, I already... Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yep, I see what you mean. Alright, let's do this. Rotate. Wrong thing. Didn't actually want to do that. Wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Right, so let's do... what's this? What's this? What's this? And what's this? Mm-hmm. How'd that? Okay, yeah, that could be a pain in the butt. Okay, then. We need door. We need door. We need hatch over here. I know how to put hatch. Standard door. Mirrored. How do you do this? Curses! Why is this difficult? Alright, good news is that door... How do... What am I doing with my life? Meant to be asymmetrical. Actually, it can be symmetrical. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yay! Door. Good news, everyone. I found a door. Where does it go? It goes down there. It don't matter. That's not too bad then. We checked out a few that and one new glove covenant that may replace something else later. Yeah. To do manually. I meant deco doors into walls, but that works too. Honestly, I think it's just because I can't be asked to like, I cannot be anused. What's the odds it gets hit there, right? How tough is a door? Maybe we shouldn't do that. Alright, so we got door, we got hatch. You know what we need? Barrels. We need, back here, we need a vent. We need some kind of vent. Elation shaft. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And we need portholes or something. Where is this? We need doors and hatches. We need an alloy armored hatch. Hold on, let me double check my rules here. Keep decorative blocks like hatch and placer are allowed. Thank goodness. Well done, past me. You did it. Right, this could be difficult because... So we got the hatch alloy. Hold on, hatch. Door hatch alloy, door hatch... And hatch door, which unfortunately is not in the correct place at all. Simply will not do. Okay, 1990. Gotcha. And then needs to be, where's it? And but decoing this is a pain in the arse. Why do we do it? And there we go. And move you over there. Color you like so. Color you like so. We have a hatch. Down the hatch we go. Like so. Combatability of this fortress is already going to be more or less negligible. I mean, yeah, the part that removing deck armor won't change much. Yep. I mean, honestly, yeah, like, if this thing bullies you, you probably deserve it. Like, honestly. What are you doing? What are you boying? What the hell did I just do? Ah, that's what I just did. Aha! You know what's a better idea than what I just did? Is, doing things correctly. Doing things correctly might be a good idea, you know? You know, just a shocking thought, I know. Maybe. What? How dare you? I'll kill you. Put that hatch over there. Asymmetry. And we need a decal over here. We need a decal over here. We need a decal over here. We need a hologram projector. We need a hologram projector. Where are the campaign decals? They're over here. Let's do that. We're going to get a little hologram projector thing, and gonna have to do this also very difficultly. How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Where is the hologram projector? It's here. And the URL is gonna be this. Let's see if that even worked. Did that even work? It did work. Worked. There's people who struggle with the unnoticeable things. Yeah, me. If this thing bullies you, you ain't winning the campaign. The dreaded 2 firepower APS. The Anatus, I think, is more missile firepower. It's at least somewhat hard to hit since it's small. Yeah, this thing is going to be out on open water just for everybody to see. It's going to die. Deco a jet connector to... Ooh! Good idea. Alright, remind me, people. How is this supposed to work? Because I believe there's things you can do. With, like, hashtag... Hawa or something like that. Hold on a second. Let's just... over here. Alright, there is for unofficial builds. Load in the design. Use the built-in hashtag system for any official decals. Alright, so how do you do that? So it's like hashtag... If you have the images in the image folder. So, yeah, which I don't. So that's a problem. Do I have them? You know what? You might as well get it. Right, we got it, and we're going to put it in the From the Depths imagery folder, right? Or something like that. Actually, hold on, no, that won't work. There's not much any point in doing this. I'm just gonna do this for now. And then when the thing's actually in the campaign proper, we can figure it out. Alright, so let's do a jet exhaust, like so. Custom jet parts. Yay! Jolly good. Our little friend is done. 3-box tool should be like HC1. Alright, let's try that. Because I have it. HC1. Nope. Nope, I don't get it. I do not guts it. Zoom down, set folder, though I think just using the image links from the server should be fine. I'm gonna do this for now, and if it breaks, then we fix. That's a good idea, right? If it breaks, then we fix. Right, I am happy with the lily pad as of now. You know what we should do as well? Maybe, just maybe, we should do this. No. No. Yay, lily pad. Right, we got distracted because this is my thing, and everything I wanted to change about it, I could change with the power of doing things. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go chuck this in the server. Updated blueprints. Tactical spaghetti with sauce. Edit the aesthetics of the lily pad. Bit more pretty now. Alright, let's just do that. And over here. Constructables. Constructables. And fortresses. Lily pad. There we go. Me happy. Build another keyboard, but that's expensive. Okay. Jolly, 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 jolly good. Save. Let's go. And next is... Right. Lily pad and the custom Sylve. Where's that? I think that's me again. No, this is the 3D Wreckers one. Alright, so this one is gonna be... Who done this? No, this was me! Was it? Oh, right, I remember this. Somebody submitted this as a structure, and then I turned it into a fortress. So yeah, this is... Alright, so this is going to require slightly more work than I want to do right now. So... my daily driver keyboard was $600 or so, and that was before tariffs. Looks better, though still somewhat barren. Yeah, it's going to need a little bit of agreement. What the hell is this stuff? We could do better. Okay, so we're going to do that. The High Gardens is our... they're like... More pretty ingredient needed. Up to standard of High Gardens. Gonna add that right there. Gonna add right there. Up to standard of High Gardens. What's the APS firepower of this thing? Oh, 21 firepower. Oh, that's gonna make you poop your entire pants. Same thing. Same thing, same thing. That's the wrong tab. Same thing, I have been bad. Same thing, Santa hates me. Same thing, on me he will pee. Same thing, diddly-dee-dee-hee. Same thing, this door leads nowhere. Our colors just don't have a ton of contrast, especially on the wood. That's why I keep saying we need to, like... What idiot designed the Haugen colors? That idiot was me, by the way. Right, so just needs more greedling. Let's combat test this thing while we're here. And this thing should be able to take on the commodity, for instance. Where was this on the spreadsheet? APS emplacement. What's it firing? It is firing hash by the looks of it. Wait. Yep, it's firing hash. I mean, it can beat up a commodity just fine. That's for sure. Not that that's hard. Oh wow, this thing's less armored than, I mean, the thing could kill a commodity, so, man, I love blowing up the commodity. It's so fun. I don't know how the commodity turned into this campaign's equivalent to the Marauder, but it has. It very much has. Secondary with a black frame as usual works. Buildwood structure. Also what I did on the HQ. Yeah, so it's like that kind of framed by black thing works well for our... Alright, so combat-wise, this thing is basically fine. I don't really have it... Whoa! Behold the beauty of the commodity willy. The commodo willy. Okay. Yum. Alright, well... Alright, just aesthetics tweaks needed. This thing is not going to be that formidable, and that is fine. Custom Sylve. Jack Pine. This is another one of mine, isn't it? Where is it? Here we go. Stripes. I'm gonna put stripes on this thing. Did my Twitch freeze? I think it did. Right, I think he just against the edge to go to sweat, please, and then he just kept doing it. That would make sense. Alright, now let's put some stripes on our friend here, because that's really all he really needs. I like the stripiness. I like it, the stripes. I like it, the stripiness. Mamma mia, I like it, the stripes. There we go. Stripiness is happening. There we go. Less bland, less plain. More stripy. Jolly good, jolly good. Jolly, jolly, jolly good. Jolly good, jolly good. Jolly, jolly, jolly good. We like it, we like it. What do? We like it, we like it. Time to do a poo. Don't do that. Don't do a poo. Save it for later, you disgusting person. Alright, what else could we do here? We could do that. We already did do that. Wait, did I do asymmetric paint? Bloody well did, by the looks of it. Unless that's Shadow. But it can't be. It can't be Shadow. It cannot be Shadow the Hedgehog. That's a Sonic character. And we can't do Sonic characters here. Because that's illegal. That's against the law, did you know? Right, stripes accomplished. Now, stripes here. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Let's do that. Let's do something slightly different. Like so. Let's do something like this instead. There we go. That's broken things up a bit. Imagine later iteration how a design can incorporate flat orange colors. Perhaps some sort of tree step, kind of like the ones that they shoot. By the way, is Borderwise the one making the emblems? I didn't make the emblems, actually. That was... Who did that? Whoever they are, they're awesome. Who done did this? Shanks, I don't remember. Who did that? They were awesome, whoever they were. I was trying to blend in as a zebra. Exactly! If you have a bunch of these all at once, you can't tell which ones are which. So you've got to admit, this does look quite unique. Alright, I'm happy with this. It possibly needs more stuff. You know what it really needs? It needs more dark stuff right on the tip. There we go. Needs a black tip. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. That was early in the project. Maybe Henry Wong with 3D Record made the emblems? I don't think 3D Record... neither of those two did. Hang on, I can confirm on Discord. Hold on. Hold on. Decorating existing craft. Where is it? Tono. Links and info. Spreadsheet. Folder available below. Where is it? 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 Who done put this here? I don't remember who... Damn, did we lose who made the decals? Jeez. Both seem to have contributed a lot early on. Yeah, well, Henry Wong, absolute MVP. May their name be remembered forever in terms of glory. And Arnett. We remember them very well. Alright, so Jack Pine, I think we're... Let's actually spawn in the other thing we... Spawn in the lily pad. If these two are consistent, I'll be kind of happy. Yep. Yep. I do like this thing. By the way, Arnett isn't dead. Good. I know he isn't dead, thankfully. Thank goodness. But yeah, it's understandable that they've taken a step back from this whole project. Alright, so Jack Pine is fine for now, unless people really have suggestions. Then Oaken Outpost already has a note here about using the transparent clips. Who made this? Cheese bags. Yes, right. Well, that note is still right there. Alright, so over here. Going to orange that, like so. And gonna add some newts. So, we're gonna add notes. Uses transparent clips. And uses a thing. And... Yep, okay, so, there we go. The Oaken... Whoopsie daisy. The Oaken... Post. Spreadsheet. I think this is one of the few live streams ever where a large amount of what happens just off screen. Long list of stuff that needs to be some inputting. Alright. Just burned out, busy with life? Yeah, no idea. That's one giant mantlet. Wait, what giant mantlet? What were we looking at, T-Lad? Also, hello, welcome to stream. Aha. Let's see how you do performance-wise. That's 157, so how do you do against another hovercraft, which is roughly the same cost? Let's throw you against the Gardenian and see what happens. Ah yes, this thing. All set up to be to have a laser put on it. Oaken Outpost not doing great. Very much not doing great. Gardenia also not doing great. Alright, that huge torpedo. Could upgrade its firepower. This thing is big enough, certainly. What's in here? Oh. Right, I'm gonna make a note that the Oaken Outpost also needs more armor and more duck out, because this is the one we want to actually, I don't know, be better. Okay, then. There we go. And Oaken Outpost goes over here in the thing. I have to be very careful not to yank my own damn headphones off my head. Right, so this thing is currently getting beaten up by the Gardenia. And if you get beaten up by a Gardenia bush, you know you've messed up. I only build Thrustercraft. God is alive, disappearing without any warning had we genuinely worried. Yep. There's still 5 of gold, so was it minimum 7 back then? Was Thrustercraft the only category you could consider? Wait, what? What are people talking about? So I took it. Only time to build when there was one stone like godly sloth left. Okay, I've done that one too much. Okay, I am starting to get le pooped, so I think what's gonna happen is... Right, so we've made our note on... Right, so, headquarters, Azusa. How's that internal deco going for the Hauer HQ? Because, absolutely no rush. I'm not going to look at that. Because I believe, were we happy with it? Were we happy with the damn thing? Tell me this isn't the old one. This is the old one. Nope, that's the old one. Let's look at the new one. Where was it? Alright, attempt 3. There we go. I did some stuff with the outages ugly, but I found out metal wasn't around, so pain and suffering. Ooh. Right, so this is the new improved HQ that is disintegrating because it's, of course, that's how it works. Alright, so looking at this, I think it's mostly okay. It still is kind of plain, but I'm gonna hold off on making any decisions about what to do next with it when Zuzu is done. No pressure, but like, yeah, like I do need to see what you have done before I decide to do anything else. Also, I forgot that there's this freaking huge missile. Just there is a huge missile in here. Let's throw this thing against a big thing. Start against the Ambrosia, why not? The Ambrosia, here it is. Crams do terrible things to this. Whee! I think my money's on the Ambrosia because it can actually move. That being said, torpedoes do bad things to this. Yay! Hitching a ride on a clamshell. You want the one without my external decor. Okay, true. So there's the note to self. Oh no! Kablooey! Maybe our HQ should be a very fast thrustercraft type thing. Or maybe I can shut the hell up and take my lumps. Alright, I'm gonna make notes on that. Waiting on Azu internal deco. Yep, that's fine. Alright, now we just got a few more things to look at. Log barracks, ranch house, council house, Trapanatans, and ambush. Not gonna lie though, I got burned out. Okay, I can send it. The bottom had some stuff done. Alright, well don't worry about it today. Because I am tired. I'm melting. Right, let's hop over to land. Because land is good. Trees are on land. Log barracks, ranch house. Missiles in general, they're going to just do a lot of damage now. I mean, everything does, but missiles like the frag, HU, incendiary, all those have a field day against wood. Yeah. Alright, log barracks. Let's go look at the structures. Let's go look at the structures. Huh? Oh, right. Whoops. Right, log barracks is like this. Who made this? I made this. Right, I'm gonna put some stripes on this. I remember this. Poor bastard. Alright then, I'm gonna put some stripes on the roof, and that's all I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what I could do? I have an evil idea. Basically gonna do the thing that I stole off the HQ. Because I think that'll be really cool. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Neat, 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 neat. Also artificially adding block count. Why not? We love that. We love that so much. It's our favorite thing. Yeah, that's already looking better. Everything is a field day in wood. Wait, how would Howard do with applique roof panels? Kind of like corrugated metal. Just was surprise! This was a building stream the whole time. You fool! I fooled you completely. I fooled myself, actually. Turns out I was the fool. I was the fool all along! Wah! Waluigi. 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 I put all of those upside down. You stupid person, me. Don't you ever be so silly again. You did it again. Don't put them upside down. Don't you hate it when you put things upside down? It's terrible. And this is going to mess with that twee deco. This is going to mess with it. This is actually a great way to do scales in general. I think it's very neat. I think it's very neat. Can I be bothered to move that tree? Can I be bothered to move that tree? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to move this tree. I'm gonna have to move this tree, aren't I? Because that's poking in there. I'm not actually going to bother. I think I'm just... Oh, shit. There's gonna be some freaking devout Hawa people in here. Five times more. Okay. Build almost all godlies. I generally feel bad about residents when they don't perform a godly level better. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. There's a wussy little fire in there, isn't it? Oh, I see deco clipping. No. Only on this one, though. There we go. Fixed! That one is slightly bigger, and no one will feel bad. Right then. Me likey. Do I want to color these roof tiles something slightly different? I do, actually. Whoops. Just me painting. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm just a little painty person. That sounds like a euphemism for something terrible. Alright, so things went from wood to underinvest in armor. Oh yeah. Wood just looks like... I love the way wood works. But also, yeah, just like... I basically don't criticize people about armor anymore because as far as I'm concerned, you could get away with any level of armor you like, provided you kill the other thing first. I am very much a Glass Kennedy type person these days. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I'm so happy with it. Yay! Then you realize it's too thin, you add a H over, and now your ship can't float. What's better is to improve your internals. Yep, if you get your internals right, the rest kind of falls into place, and it's very nice. I need to go bug Tactical Spaghetti again. What the hell was this thing again? Alright, let's go over here. Structures, if you please. When did I make this? It's like, it was a long time I made this. Alright then, what we do now? Favorite strong arm of my whole FTD career. I use evasion to, like, honestly, like... there's pros and cons to strong armor. Strong armor is really good, right up until the point it gets annihilated. Ranch House by Sean Reed. Okay, I'm gonna do some contrast in color on this. And by contrast in color, I mean I'm gonna do the same thing so we get a nice consistent roof. What's this? That is wood slope. Oh no. Oh no. Aha. Just because I like the way this roof looks. Like the way this roof looks. Like the way this roof looks. Gonna put it everywhere. Gonna put it everywhere. Hey! Not asking for permission. No, not asking for permission. Sean, if you're watching this, please don't be offended. If you think you can do better, which you probably can, feel free to have a go. This is my rap about how crap my decoration skills are. Is that working on that side? Yes, it is. Actually, you know what? I just realized I like this because it's kind of leafy. Leafy beefy. How do I do this, though, is the question. Oh, hello, that's decorated. That's decorated, ain't it? Oh, it is. Wait, we can do... What can we do? Let's do... Nope. Let's do something slightly different. Let's do that. Hooray! Now we just need to... Like this, like so. Whoops. It's also because it's too cheesy. Get to some repairing armor against it. What I've been trying to try lately is have a tank class with all the armor and firepower for defense, while the other vehicles become glass cannons. The idea that the main tank baits all enemy target spoofing. That does work. Can confirm. It can work like really damn well, actually. Best to have a best like have a front sider tank for the whole thing, and then just, you know, frickin' like circle around the back with broadsiders and like rip into pieces. It works a treat. It works a treat. It does. Whoops. Wrong color. Wrong color. Right, and now yonder is applique, which we'll put stripes on. Internals? Are there internals? There are! I'm not going to touch the internals. I'm just going to do the externals. There we go. Stripey, 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 stripey. And we're gonna do this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Whee! Right, what goes over here? What goes over here is this. Hooray. Who and also Ray. Did you consider Hooray? Piercing's not exactly easy. Alright, this is officially, like, skipped over into... Alright, wait a minute. Wait a minute, there's stone here. I'm just gonna skip over that. I don't know. Probably... Problem is, if I just allow stone as a material... No metallic deco except for Applique and lead, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Who cares anymore? I just live here. This is where I live. This is where I live. After you've done a campaign for a while, it's like, it's really difficult to, like, feel particularly, like, anal about anything. That's right, I don't feel anal anymore. Take that out of context. Please don't. Why did I say that out loud? No! What? I agree. Clip that. Oh dear. Stone on the chimney of all places makes sense, but maybe... Oh, yep, good point, good point, good point. We make it lead. We make it lead. We make it lead. Lead. What was it? Stone beam. Lead beam, 2 meters. Yes. Actually, we need to go back on the thing. Like, there was a thing. We could easily switch to lead and it'll be fine. You know, lead chimney, lead chimney, fine, right? Lead chimney, fine. Lead chimney, good. Grog like lead chimney. Taste sweet. Taste like candy. That's actually kind of why, unfortunately, like, it is very, very unfortunate that, like, lead does taste sweet. Ask me how I know that. I'll tell you how I know that. My girlfriend knows that. It's one of the reasons why lead paint is such a bad thing, because not only is it toxic, children like to chew on it, and then they get permanent brain damage. Taking it, joke incoming. Try a different hole. Why does Haugen have no stone? I get why metal, but rocks everywhere. I mean, rocks are not just rocks. You have to have good rocks. That's the excuse. They're like, they don't have... The in-law reason is that they don't have good quarries. Like, they can get lead, they can get sand, but, like, proper, like, stone building materials, they struggle with. That is the excuse. Also, I'm gonna make this green, wherever it is. Alright, so what is all this? Not that, not that. Is it here? Yes, it is. What is this? That is stone beam. We're going to switch that to lead beam. 4 meters. Oops. And we're going to make it bright green. Maybe not that green. Could we make it less green? Because that looks radioactive. Ah! Claps! Something terrible! Ooh. Tell me your secrets. You are... What are you? You are 19. Let's go 19. Nope. Back to 2. That's why this clips. And we're just gonna make 2. Ah, wait, maybe... Ooh, it just occurred to me. Maybe that was meant to be... Wait, no. Let's look at our territory. That's all kind of greeny, so we're gonna do that. Try mining granite with a wooden pickaxe. I guess you could use gravel as armor. Yep. Rocks and rocks suitable for armor, not quite the same. Yeah. Try mining granite with a wooden pickaxe. Sandbag. I'm not sure how effective those are against 500mm shares. Better than nothing. You could Minecraft, lol. Jokes aside, people back in the day gather rocks with other rocks. They shape rocks with other rocks too, yeah. I think, what else? What excuses do you have? I mean, there's a reason why most people throughout history, and I mean, like, over the last 300,000 years, they use stone tools, but they didn't, like, make ships and buildings out of stone. Like, until, like, because that's very labor-intensive. Like... Lots of things need to go correctly in order for that to happen. Also, 3 million thanks for the frickin' UI thingy allowing me to find where all this is. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna declare this updated because I think it's good. Yay, look at this. Look at this. It now has a very Howa twist. And Sean, if you're watching, like, feel free to object to what I'm doing here. Because it's okay. It is okay. Yay! Oh, it is okay. This has stripes for no particular reason. Right, so just going to screenshot this again. Surprise decoration stream! Limestone does not even slate, might as well make some paper armor. Yeah, I look at how it's having a certain philosophy about using natural renewable materials whenever possible, and then over-exploiting those renewable materials to make the Dryad priests rich! Mwahaha! Alright, let's do that, and we're going to annoy Tactical Spaghetti some more. And updated Sean's ranch house. Is that how we said? Ranch house stuff in better with other power structures. No, this is too much hanging. I think Spaghetti's gonna wake up and he's gonna be like, what the hell's going on over here? What is happening? Don't have a lot of miracle, but the miracle grow can't be bit. Yeah. Some rocks, yeah, like there's rocks and then there's rocks. There's stone and then there's stone. Concrete ships were definitely a thing. Alright, so there's that. Done that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, council house. This probably doesn't need any changes whatsoever, because this is what I snaffled. Oh my goodness, this is huge. Yeah, this is what I snaffled. Yep, nope, we don't need to change a damn thing here. Interior coming soon. I'm just going to mention that. Interior coming soon? Question mark? And gonna orange that. Gonna go here. Do 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 do. Do do do. Love the screw pines. Simultaneously air armor, since that's where it would get its mat from. Wake up to 50 pings. Interior coming when I'm not burned out. Dude, I have 4 CCs that are involved. I mean, that is on you, Azusa. You feel free to, like, you are allowed to say, okay, I don't have time for this. But yeah, this is just 1 CC I'm involved with, and I'm already exhausted. So, like, you don't have to. Like, it's okay. I'd be sad if you stopped working on Platono, but, like, if you are literally losing your mind with it, like, you are allowed to prioritize. Barons of the North Winds of Asturian would it? Oh, well, that was a window. Otherwise, I like getting punished. Alright, so here's the wisdom of the day, since that was a free wisdom, I guess. Thank you, Duka. The wisdom is, like, do know how many things you can do at once. Know thy limits, because there's not much point overcommitting to too many things and then, like, not getting satisfactory results with all of them as a direct result. You do have to pick. You do have to pick and choose, unfortunately. And it's particularly relevant when you wake up one day, realize that you are in your 30s and there's only so many things you will accomplish in your whole life. But you still gotta prioritize. It's okay. Alright, it's like, as ever, up to you, Azusa. I trust you. Trust you. Don't commit Sudoku with overcommitment to From the Depths custom campaigns. Alright, so that's all we need to say about the Howard Council House, is that the interior is coming at some point. And then there is 2 things for... the 2 structures that shoot. Where's the Troppanotans? Oh, look at this green fella. It's got the candles on it. I think this actually needs, like, fleet colors. It also has camo, which needs to be... Who made this? Elieval made this. This might actually get a pass on the fleet colors, because... Well, let's see. If we do this... to main... What does that look like? It looks awful is what it looks like. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that. Alright, let's go here, trap a nut on, so we're just gonna go here. Camo. Needs to be removed. That's basically it, really. I love the way this all looks. I guess edges can be smoothed out a bit. So camo needs to be removed. Needs smoothing, I guess. I'm involved in 3, and that's a good rate for... Yeah, I've contributed to 2, Plutono, and I built some things for Barons of the North. The rest of my projects will also be successful. That's the spirit. Positive thinking. Assertiveness. Speed. Power. Agility. There's internals in here. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's just spawn in a... Let's spawn in a thing. Let's spawn in the Hellavera. See what happens. Have some bullets. Jeez. What are those? Those are... Hesh, by the looks of it. Yep, what's in here is basically just, well, not much. It's a big gun, and that's it. Oh no! Missiles! Lots of them. Logs hit hard indeed, wow. Whee! This could actually be a laser emplacement. It just occurred to me. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, rebuilding submissions is rough, but sometimes, like, I don't know, it's the tough call by whoever's in charge of the CC is that they do have to keep things better. What do we think, folks? Could we convert this into a laser thingy? There's not much... There is that much room in here. Alright, so... What did we say here? Trap a nut on, needs smoothing out. What do we think? Candidate for laser upgrade. I think it's a candidate for laser upgrade because it's like, hang on, that is enough room in there. Because this thing is okay in terms of its AA-ness. AA-ness? Oh, I don't like that. But I think we could do... It can be more AA. Now that we're allowed. But, let's do that. There's the Trappa-Natans. And there is also, I believe, a spelling mistake? In one of the... Power things, which I forgot about. What do we say? Trappa-Natans. Let's go here, aesthetics, and laser upgrade candidate. Yeah. I mean, it needs both a power plant and a laser, not just laser. It's doable. Yeah. No, it's entirely doable. Stick some injector engines in here. It's my goal. The thing just isn't up to... It's the Peregrine, if you're wondering. Nice. Alright, it's doable. Yeah, there's room in here. We can do it. We can have a go, and if it fails miserably, we'll just go, oh well, and then revert back to what we had before. Okay, cool. That was the Trapanatans. Now the ambush. I think this thing might need work. Let's see here. I think first off... Nope, we're good on that. Alright, so first thing at first, we need to replace as much wood as possible with reinforced wood to make it less horribly squishy. There's that. There's various stone deco bits for tree trunks. Overall, I am quite happy with this thing, though. Because it's literally a tree. That's all it is. It's a frickin' tree, lads. So if we spawn in a big... What do we spawn in? Thrustercraft. Let's spawn in... What do we spawn in? Let's spawn in the Pyrophyte and see what happens. Uh-oh. Alright, I need to rethink this. I need to rebuild this entirely because it's, dies way too fast. Way too fast. Admittedly, the Pyrophyte is a godly, and this very much isn't. Might need to rebuild the ambush from scratch. If you don't feel like building an engine, I can post my standard injector brick. Very true. Actually, now I'm curious to see what happens to the Pyrophyte. This might be a Pyrrhic victory. Is this thing going to fall into the... What do we call it? I want to see if this nosedives. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put notes on the ambush. AI dead? No. Oh, wow. How did this thing not die completely? Uh-oh. You gotta love something that's like, can get its face blown off completely. So there's change to reinforced wood. Needs complete rebuild of internals. Dies way too easily. And it's marked as red on the sheet. Alright then. Alright, I'm just gonna put it over here. Aesthetics-wise, I think it's fine. Ambush. Hell, we could put a laser on the ambush, probably. Do we want to put a... Nah, we're not gonna put a laser. Okay, see orange. How versus how fights are like the adage about knife fights. The loser dies right then, the winner dies on the way to the hospital. Yep. Knife fighting, very much a knife fighting thing. Hang on a second, I want to try something just while we're here, because that was the last thing we needed to look at. Which means we're kind of done with looking at Hollow. We did it, folks. But I just want to do a little small tweak of... Whoops. I want to do a small tweak of bullets. Bullets. Alright, so shape charge. What happens if we put a graviton ram on this? Will exert a force equal to its unmitigated recoil. So if we do that, can we push the Pyrophyte away from us? Shell is too long. No! No! Alright, 142. Let's try it. Alright, wait, what? Okay, 142 and 970. What the hell? The hell am I looking at? Oh no, the coolers. Wow, I really do need to redo this entire bloody thing, don't I? Ooh. Ooh. That's bad. That's bad. Except for I was just at the point of that munition defense, but wait, what? Good point. Where did I put that? Oh, it's because this thing doubles as C-Wiz. I'm gonna replace it with HE because I'm not an idiot. Idiot. Servio. And now that does good. Alright, because there's nothing that says that these guys can't use graviton rams, so let's see what happens. Ka-ching, ka-ching. And that is good. And now let's spawn in the pyrofight again just to see what happens, because I'm curious. Brrr. That appears to do absolutely nothing. Yep, that does absolutely nothing. What are graviton rams even good for? Whoa! Cartooli boy! Hello, hello, hello! Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. We're just here finishing off our stream. Because, well, we're finding out that naturally the thing I built ages ago is not very good and needs to be done better. Whoops, all good. All good, all good, all good. Now let's see if the pyrofight, like, falls into the ground. I don't think it will. It's too well built for that. You might think our flame-throwing blimp is bad. And then you actually did way more damage this time. Oh no. Ah! Bonk. Hey, I did. Damn. Well then, that was, as was just said, Hawa fights, the all-wood faction that we're dealing with, very much knife fight, in that the loser dies right then and there, and the winner dies later. Fire-throwing blimp. Oh yeah, the pyrofight is terrifying. It's fantastic. Okay, so we're done. And next time, we're going to be looking at, we're going to be going through the Amphitasma Alliance, which is going to be super fun. Alright, what do we do? Let's go look at the main menu for a bit, because chat, you've been good. Pat, pat, pat. You get main menu time. Hopefully not actually using helium pumps. No, 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 no. What, you think we're crazy? You think we're cuckoo crazy? Also, be sure to, wait, no. Quick, shout out Cartooli boy. Shout out Cartooli boy. Ta-da! Do we follow? Have I followed? I did follow. Yay! Alright, so you're just in time to see penis, but also just in time for me to raid out to Gorlat streams. Wouldn't helium pump flamethrower blimp would be funny? It would be funny. Right up until it flamethrows you. Then it's still funny, but in a different way. Alright, so let's raid out to Gorlat streams, because Gorlat streams does good streams, and more from the depths. So if you're here from the depths, by gum, you're gonna get more. Hey, I built that. Cool. All right, definition of glass cannon. That idea. Penis fire indeed. All right. Gorlat streams. There we go. Raid is created. If you're watching this later on YouTube, do remember to subscribe, because subscribing to the channels basically does nothing anymore, but it does make me happy. So it doesn't benefit you at all, probably, except bookmarking, but it benefits me a lot. Potentially, in the future. Wow, that thing just got its butt removed. Alright, all of you have a good one. We're gonna go annoy Gorlath a little bit. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Amphitasma stuff. Farewell!